Hi, this is Matthew Robert Payne. I'm Michael Benjamin Jacobson. As Matthew Robert Payne, I wrote 55 Christian books, and I've got a ministry website where you can request a prophecy down below in the description tag, and also I've got this t-shirt. You can do something miraculous. It's the t-shirt I'm wearing today, but if you look at my YouTube videos, I'm always wearing one of my 21 t-shirts. I've got 200 t-shirt designs and hoodie designs, and you can have a look at them, and you can make a bold statement to the world. Over the last 5 months, I've had 3 to 4 delusional sort of encounters that have lasted from a week to a couple of weeks, sometimes just for a few days. And I've consulted 2 prophets that I really admire about them. And one of the prophets said that the delusions are like symbolism. It's like you're having a dream and you're part of the dream, but when you wake up, the dream isn't true. But it's got symbolism in it, and you learn things, and you learn something about the character of the person in the dream. You get insight and revelation, and when you come out of these delusions, it's like a prophetic sort of dream where you learn things. One of these encounters, and I think it was a true encounter, I was talking to Hillary. I was talking to a lot of witches, and this one wasn't so much a delusion, but they were trying to convert me. The first time Hillary made an action and sent some people to try and kill me after I produced a book on John Lennon that you can see on my YouTube playlist on my homepage. Second time I met Hillary, a warlock that I was talking to, spirit to spirit, asked if Hillary could come and visit me, and I said she hasn't got access to my house. Like no one has. My house is guarded by angels. And he said, that's why I'm asking you. She wants access. She came into my house and dressed me down and told me I couldn't say. John Lennon couldn't say what he said in the interview, and can't publish a book with that in it, and you can't talk about the Illuminati like that. And I said, I'm going to. And she said, I'll kill you. And I said, well, how did that work out when you were trying to kill me? And I told her to go, and then months later, a witch I met in a bar astral travelled and came back to my house, and she was coming and going and introducing me to more and more people in witchcraft. I thought I was starting like a church, like a following, like an army of witches, and then eventually I was talking to Hillary and her daughter, I feel, and I pretty sense it was, and she was talking, and she's trying to convert me into democratic sort of thinking and saying that, certainly wrong about certain things. And she started talking about the John Lennon book and how I need to edit it and change it and take the bad things out about her. And I started to question that, like, what's she trying that on for, Anyway, one of my prophet friends that I really trust in America brought me out of it. But in the middle of this encounter / delusion, whatever you call it, Hillary shared with me that she saw a movie of the future. She saw herself as president, and she saw what she was doing as president, and she was shown that by Illuminati people, or she's shown that by Satan, and it had her as president and had her future and had everything she has done. And she's seen it on film. She's seen a movie of her future. It wasn't just what a medium said or a psychic or clairvoyant or witch said. She saw a movie of her future, and it looked real. And I sense that the reason why she's been moaning and moaning and moaning for 3 years is because she was ripped off by Satan. We all know that Satan did have no idea that killing Jesus was going to create 100,000 Jesus Christs. He had no idea that the Holy Spirit was going to come down and reign on the disciples, and the early church was going to spread forth. He thought wiping out Jesus would stop it, but actually wiping out Jesus was the secret, and he had to do it, and he did it. He fell into the trap and did it. Satan has very mixed ideas of the future. He's pretty convinced about the future that he can see and he feels, and mediums and psychics and stuff talk about. And so I firmly believe that Hillary was right there, that she saw a movie, she saw the future, and then when she didn't win the election, she's been crushed. She's heavy duty into witchcraft and heavy duty into Satan, and she was crushed by this non-reality that she saw and she believed in, and she planned that big acceptance speech, and she hired this big ballroom, and she was going to break the glass ceiling, and she was so confident, and all the press and the whole world was convinced that she was going to get in, and I really believe that is the reason why she's just been moaning, because what can she do? She's chosen to serve Lucifer. She's a high-level witch. She drinks blood, eats flesh. She kills people for her power. She's addicted to adrenaline. Like they torture someone and take the adrenal gland out and drink the adrenaline, and she's addicted to that substance. She's always torturing and killing people, and she's addicted to that like heroin. She's a very evil person, and she saw a future that didn't happen. And what can she do? She can't turn to Jesus. She can't turn her back on Satan. Satan lied to her. Satan showed her a false truth, and so I know my house is locked down. I know she's sent assassins at me, and other assassins have been sent at other people I know. I know I'm perfectly safe to upload this, and this is what I really think happened to her. Now, I can be wrong. Like self-confession at the beginning of this video, I said that I've been deluded and I've been deceived, but I'm learning things, and this is one of the things I feel I learned, and I just thought I'd share it with you. I'm up all night. I have to spend some hours up, and I find it interesting that she harassed me in one of my dreams a few days ago. She harassed a good friend of mine in America. She harassed a friend of mine in New Zealand. She seems to be going around my anointed friends and harassing them, and so I hope this causes her some harassment. God bless you. I've got a prophetic website where you can request a prophecy in the description tag, and I've got 200 t-shirts, like I mentioned, that you might be able to buy 5 of them and just wear them around and make a statement. From time to time, when you're getting served, ask the person to read your t-shirt and ask them what they think of it, and you can start a conversation about God. God bless you.